Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the battery B2B connector. Use plastic tweezers to remove the main FPC B2B connector steel sheet from the PCBA. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the main FPC B2B connectors. Remove the USB port from the slot and remove the main FPC. Use a screwdriver to remove the short screw from the LCD FPC steel sheet. Remove the steel sheet. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the speaker B2B connector, LCD FPC B2B connector, fingerprint sensor connection FPC B2B connector, SIM card subboard connection FPC B2B connectors. Remove the SIM card subboard connection FPC. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the motor subboard B2B connector on the PCBA. Rear camera B2B connector on the motor subboard. Remove the motor subboard. Use plastic tweezers to pry out the two heads of the white coaxial cable. Remove the white coaxial cable. Remove the black and blue coaxial cables in sequence. Use plastic tweezers to remove the TOF projector rubber cover. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the 3 rear camera B2B connectors. Remove the rear cameras. Use plastic tweezers to remove the front camera B2B connector steel sheet. Use the B2B connector removal tool to remove the TOF sensor FPC B2B connector. Use the plastic spudger to gently lift the bottom of the PCBA. Tilt the PCBA and remove it. Turn over the PCBA and place it on the workbench. Attach the front camera module foam. Attach the swing camera foam. Use the opening card to remove the thermal adhesive from the PCBA and front cover assembly. Use lint-free cloth dipped in alcohol to remove the residual adhesive. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the swing camera B2B connector, front camera B2B connectors. Apply thermal adhesive on the front cover assembly as instructed. Fasten the swing camera B2B connector and front camera B2B connectors on the PCBA in sequence. Bend the TOF sensor FPC, LCD FPC. Remove all front camera foams. Ensure that the PCBA is free of deformed springs. And the front camera slots are free of smudges and foreign objects. Tilt the top of the PCBA by around 30 degrees and align the front cameras with the slots. Insert the front cameras in place and install the PCBA on the middle frame. Then fasten the TOF sensor FPC B2B connector, LCD FPC B2B connector. Ensure that the adhesive on the back of the new motor subboard is free of defects. Fasten the motor subboard FPC B2B connector on the PCBA. Vertically install the rear camera module on the PCBA. Fasten the left and right B2B connectors in sequence. Use plastic tweezers to install the TOF projector rubber cover. Install the front camera B2B connector steel sheet. Take a new white coaxial cable. Fasten both coaxial cable heads on the connector bases marked with WH. Fit the coaxial cable in the groove. Take a new blue coaxial cable. Fasten both coaxial cable heads on the connector bases marked with BU. Fit the coaxial cable in the groove. take a new black coaxial cable. Fasten both coaxial cable heads on the connector bases marked with BK. Fit the coaxial cable in the groove. Fasten the speaker B2B connector on the PCBA. Install the LCD B2B connector steel sheet. Tighten the short screw. Insert the USB port on the main FPC in the slot. Fasten the main FPC B2B connectors. Install the main FPC B2B connector steel sheet on the PCBA. Fasten the fingerprint sensor connection FPC B2B connector. Take the SIM card subboard connection FPC in the correct direction. Fasten its B2B connectors on the PCBA and SIM card subboard in sequence. Fasten the battery B2B connector.